Inside the NBA, brought to you by the Hyundai Sonata, 2009 Sonata.com, and by Southwest Airlines. With Southwest Airlines, you're free to be more productive. Visit Southwest.com today.
It's time for
EJ's Milo Stat of the Night.
Sponsored by nobody. Au contraire, it's sponsored by many folks tonight as we spotlight Samaritans Feet, and you can check them out at SamaritansFeet.org. Folks at Adidas, Converse, Nike, Protégé Shoes, all part of this effort tonight, along with Autotrader.com and NBA Cares, as we've kind of done the barefoot routine here tonight. And you should really see Charles, because he went all out. You got your toenails painted, Charles, for this occasion?
I want to give a shout out to Lily over at Ashley Park. Give me the best pedicure. Okay, thanks, Lily, and the girls over there.
I don't know if it's the best.
Absolutely outstanding.
I understand. You made a statement for a good cause. I like that, though.
That's great.
And joining us here is Manny Ahomey with Samaritans Feet. Manny, it's great to see you again, man.
It's great to be here, Ernie. Thank you so much for having me here.
Oh, no, it's our pleasure. We've talked about the mission of Samaritans Feet and putting 10 million pairs of shoes on 10 million kids' feet worldwide in 10 years. But tell me where the whole idea came about. And it came about really with you and your childhood.
Actually, you know what? Just to stand here today is just a phenomenal opportunity. I tell people I'm the most blessed person on the face of this planet. To look at a poor African boy born in Nigeria that didn't have a pair of shoes until 9 years old, until the missionary came to my country and gave me a pair of shoes and told me to dream and give me a pair of basketball to dribble. So taught me to give him a basketball, and which ended up becoming the opportunity that brought me to the United States to come get my education. So I stand here today saying I'm blessed. But more so, there are more children around the world that are being blessed because, you know what, we're now trying to pay it forward for what's been done to me.
You know what's amazing? How did, to come up with this number and do this? This is a lifetime dream of yours. And thank you for, number one, having us to do a small part. But it's amazing to us that somebody can actually, not get a pair of shoes.
Well, Amy, to think about this, 300 million children around the world, Charles and Kenny, around the world, that woke up this morning that they have a pair of shoes. And to think about their feet is their primary mode of transportation. You see children, their mom walking miles in dangerous terrain and broken bottles, thorns and different things, and feet being poked. And people don't even know this. One of the key reasons why a lot of people have a lot of diseases and infections because they're walking around in their bare feet and things cutting their feet. And, because of the medical reason, there's a lot of people suffering in the world. And there are many moms around the world that woke up this morning, can't even provide food. Come talk about shoes for their kids. So we are so blessed to live in this country.
How does it, obviously the shoes are a big part of what you're doing. Is there other things in conjunction with the shoes that bring people in that you kind of do as well?
Well, absolutely. The shoes for us is the entry point because we just don't go out there and handing out shoes. Our ambassadors, like you saw in the video, actually goes out and wash the feet of these people. Many of these kids haven't taken a shower in days and months, and we get the chance to love on them and tell them, your Creator loves you and He sent us here to come be with you. But some of the other things we do, this provides us the opportunity to teach these kids how to play sports. Imagine Charles and Kenny playing basketball in 90-degree temperature out on hot tar, in their bare feet. Just imagine that. There are kids around the world doing that today. And we go out there, we look at them and say, we love you, God loves you, and you have a plan, you have a purpose, there's a hope for you. Get involved in school. Get involved in sport. Make something of your life, because I believe there's something great that's going to be accomplished in your life. So it's more than shoes for us.
It was great when Ron Hunter, the coach at Indiana University, Purdue University at Indianapolis, back in the college basketball season, there he was coaching in his bare feet to bring attention to your cause, and really I think that's what got everybody's attention. That's, you and I met at the Final Four and we kind of talked about, it would be wonderful if TNT and the NBA could get involved, and I want to thank right now, we want to thank the shoe companies who've gotten involved with this. Obviously, Michael Spillane and Molly Carter over at Converse, that jumped in on it when Ron did that. But they're in for thousands of pair of shoes, 5,000 pair of shoes on this. And some of those will be Kyle Korver designed Chuck Taylors. He's got his own design coming out. I know you're tight with the Protégé guys, Steven Jackson and Al Harrington.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. They have a low price point shoe, and this is great. It's a quality shoe. Just to give back. They're going to donate 1,000 pair of shoes, and this is just a great opportunity for everyone, you know, with Nike being a part of the Nike family.
And I want to thank Michael Jackson
exactly
at Nike, and I want to thank Michael Dahl, who here at TNT, who was like the go-between. But, you know, this is awesome because, you know, we get so spoiled, you know, in this country. Like, I can't imagine, even growing up somewhat poor myself, I can't imagine it, just to be able to give people something that we would just so take for granted. It's awesome.
Yeah, well, Charles, you can think about it. Over 2/3 of the kids that live in the world live on less than $1 a day. And you should see their reaction, the faces of this kid when you give them a pair of shoes. It's like you're giving them gold.
Yeah.
And you see their face light up when they walk out of that place. And you can, and money can't describe, I mean, nothing can describe the reception and the reaction. I mean, it's like.
You remember that feeling from when you were 9 years old?
Man, I tell you what, man, in terms of, like, I remember getting my first pair of shoes. Charles and Ken, I didn't want to get them dirty. You know, because I tell you what, because that is more valuable than most of the things that many of the kids where I grew up can afford. I mean, many kids where I grew up will pray this prayer. Can they say, well, give me 001. I mean, it's okay if we don't have breakfast, lunch. But give me supper, God, so I can make it till tomorrow. So these kids are suffering. So if we can just bring some relief into their lives, give them a pair of shoes, let them smile, let them walk around so they don't get infection. Some of these kids lose their feet because something that we can afford in this country, a pair of shoes. And there are millions of kids around the world, and we can do something about it.
The folks, I should point out, at Adidas also chipping in thousands of pairs of shoes to this. So we have that donation to give you thousands of pairs of shoes, and that's not all. We got a couple of checks here for you. Thank you very much, Nicole. Nicole comes out with the bare feet on, and this is from.
Got to get over the lilies.
You guys hold this one up. This is from the folks at NBA Cares for $10,000 for you, Manny, and at Autotrader.com another $10,000, and TNT has matched that with another 10. So
why do y'all keep handing me the checks?
Because you're a check giver.
You're used to
it.
If they give you this, you probably go try to cash it.
I got a story about that, but that's for another time.
So $30,000 in donations and thousands of pairs of shoes, and man, Manny, it's just so great to.
You're a good man, man.
Good man. We appreciate what you're doing,
Charles.
Man.
You're a good man.
Our small part.
Hey,
if you can donate too, go online. You got it online. You can show them how to donate. You can donate.
Samaritans.feet.org. You can get on there right now. If you got $19.99 to donate a pair of shoes. Do it in your mom's name for Mother's Day. Think of we got millions of people watching us. Get on there and buy a pair of shoes. We're trying to get 10 million in 10 years.
Samaritans.feet.org.
$19.99, folks. And look at
the staff.
Marv Albert.
Oh, that's Marvin
and Reggie Miller.
There it is.
Look at this, Manny. This is also amazing. Craig Sager talked Eva Longoria Parker out of her shoes at one point. Also,
that's Eva Longoria.
No, that was Craig's. Okay.
Yeah, and
there's Charles getting his pedicure.
There's Charles. That's actual photograph of that happening. Manny, thanks for being here, man.
It's been a blessing.
God bless.
God bless you, brother.
All right, man.
God bless you, man.
God bless you, Dave.
See you guys tomorrow night on Inside the NBA.
That's the way to do it, EJ. That's the way to close out the show.